Now let's add the small icons or profile pictures at the place of your post. For example, this Nishant Kumar has an icon. I mean, we have one image. This Nishant Kumar too has one image. This. So we need to add these icons at the place of the post. So what we can do is just come over to this file called API and create one more function. So just like we have get status, we have to create one more called get users. So export const users or get users. What's happening? Let's say get all users. Yes. So let me just have this here. Just me copy this. Let me copy this on Snapchat function, and we will replace the posts ref with user ref. And we need to add one state here called get all users. Sorry, not here. Okay, this would be here. Yes, get all users. So this should be set all users, and let me get it from the parameters. Now let me call this function in the index.js file where we have all the posts. So we can just copy, I mean just import it from here, and we can call it here in this use memo hub. So when the page loads, this function will run. Now what we need to do is just say, I mean create a state called, let's say all users, and set all users. So it's use state. This will be an array. Let me send this set all users to this function and it will be automatically set. Now we need to check the all users here first. Save this. Let me open the console. Okay. So we are getting an array. So each array is the user and it has some image link. For example, this user called Nishant, where is it? The name Nishant Kumar 2, it has a link. I mean this link, image link. Similarly, this user, another user Nishant Kumar, has the image link. So let me get the link from here using filter function. So we can say all users all user filter. It will take an item and just we will compare the item.id. So we will compare the ID of the user. So if we make a change, I mean if we update a status, that ID will be stored here. So let me also do that. I mean we have to change there a little bit in post update. So here the user ID should be not current user.user ID. This should be ID. So that if you make a post, let's say post 3, click post. So it's here post 3. And if you see in the posts, where is it? Post 1, post 3. This user ID is starting from R8 something. And this is the ID that we have. Yes. So we are on this user called Nishant Kumar 2. Yes. We are on this user. That is why this ID is getting stored inside this current post. Yes. Wait. What was the post? This post. Okay, come back to this component called posts card. So we'll compare the ID of the user, which is this ID. Okay, I think this should be user. Okay, no, not in this. So what we can do is just say item ID dot post. I mean posts dot post ID. Wait a second. No, user ID here also. So user ID. Now save this and let's check in the console what we are getting. So let me give it a refresh. So we are getting an empty array. So, I mean we are not getting empty arrays. We are getting the arrays with objects as well. So now what we can do is just map through this array. So map. Let's say another item it will take as param and simply we can return item dot image link. Save this and we will have an array which will contain the image links. So we can access the links using 0th index like this, and we will have that. Now let me just use this in this image tag, but first let me create it. Do not worry, I will explain what is happening here. So image src, this, let me close this. Let me add one alt tag. They should say profile, I mean not profile, yes, profile image. Now save this and we will see that we have the images here for the user. So let me give a class name here called post image. Now copy the class and come over to this CSS or SCSS file and let me add the styling. So this should be width 40 pixels. Yes. So see, Nishant Kumar, let me come over to this file. So we are comparing the item ID from the item in the all users. Basically what I mean is all users we are getting the user's ID. For example, Nishant Kumar, this ID, I mean this user and this user. So we're getting these IDs and we're comparing them with post ID. So when we make a post, we are sending the user ID to that post. So it can be seen here, this user ID that we are sending. So if they are both equal, only then we will say, oh, we will show that image, which is the image link. That is why each item is getting their own image from profile. Fine. So if we doesn't have any image, it will show us as a blank image. So I will get that too later. Now let me just style this image. So border radius, let's say 50%. Okay. Object fit contain. Okay. Let me also add height, say 40 px. Yes, they are here, but we need to add it just before the username called Nishant Kumar or Nishant Kumar 2. So let me wrap them in a div, user and the image, his image. Now give this a class name of user image, or say post image wrapper. Now let me copy this class, come over here, and in here we can just say display of flex. Now that's side by side. Okay, what if we remove this? Okay, that will break the, I mean it will not break, it will not be proper. So what if we make it as cover? Okay, cover also works, but it is pixelated. So we have the image, but the problem is the image quality is too much for this to hold. So that is why. So it's fine then, I guess. Then in the post image wrapper, where is it? Where is it? Here. Let's add padding of 20 pixels and gap of 20 also, to add a gap between them, but 20 is too fine, too much. 10, it should be 10 as well, or 15 is fine. Okay, so we have Nishant Kumar 2, I mean the name and the profile image. So let me check on LinkedIn. How is it on LinkedIn? Let me go to home page. So user here is here, fine. I mean this user is here, then his about. So we can also show the about of the user here. So in this case, do we have margin on this name? Okay, margin is 10, so make it 7, or even 0 will work. Fine. So I don't think we need this, so remove this underline text. Or do we have it here? No, so I have removed it, fine. Okay, now also remove the color. Just make it as this color called black, or even 212121. Now it is here. The font size should be 18 pixels. Yes. Now the second item we can add is the, like, we are adding timestamp. Let's add it here. So after this p tag, let's add timestamp. But we need one more. I mean, let's make a fragment here and see what happens. Okay, make a div. We need to arrange them as flex direction column. Okay, they have already arranged on their own. So they should be 0 as well. So we can just remove this, it will work fine. Okay, it's not fine. So I have the username and the timestamp and the post. So let me change the post width and size. So status is here. So this should be bigger. So make the post font size as 16 pixels or even 18. 18 is fine. Okay. Let me use a font called Inter here and save. This will be fine. Let me also change a few fonts here and there. For example, in the like button, let me come over here. Like button. Here we should have like comment. Where is the font family? This. Okay, this is now Enter. Okay, now the next thing we need is, okay, let me come over here to like index. What else do we have here for 0? I mean, this text called 0 people like this post. Where is it? Here. So it is like container, and in this we have p tag. So let me check that as well. Like container. Okay, where is the p tag inside? We don't, so we can add it here and say this. Okay, do we have p tag here? Yes, we had here. Now changed also. Fine. Also, I think this is not looking fine, this like button. So let me come over to React icons again and change the icon to like. Yes. So say like or thumbs up. So let's try from BS, Bootstrap. Let me close this. Import icons from React icons /BS Bootstrap. So we need BS like. One sec. No, it's BI, not BS. BI. I don't know what is BI, but fine. So this we need. And we need one filled one. So okay, we don't have filled one. Just say thumbs up. Okay, we do have BS here. So just make this and make it as BS. We will use from Bootstrap. So one is for filled and one is for outlined. So where is the filled one? Here. And where is the outlined one? No, sorry. This one is the outlined one. BS and thumbs up. Outlined here and filled one here. Now let's see. It's updated and it works. Fine. Let me also add a margin on top of them. I think it needs some margin, a little bit only. So in like comment, let me add margin top 4px or even 5. Fine, let's make it 5. Okay, now it's fine. So we can see our like, and we also have comments. So let's add a comment like this. Okay, the comment breaks. So let me change this as well. So in the comment box, where is it? show comment box. Let's say all comments. I think we have. Search it here. Let's make margin 20, or just make the 10 pixels margin for around. Okay. Then the name here should be margin left 5 pixels. Or what about 10? 10 is fine. Then margin top 5px or 10. Yes, it looks fine. So now we have the name of the user that commented and the comment with the image here. So we have the image, and if you click the user page will open up like this.